Man, Lakers eliminated from the playoffs. Man, I feel sad today, man. If you are a Lakers hater, I have a message for you. Go ahead, get your laughs in now. Go ahead, laugh and laugh it all up. We coming for you guys. This offseason, I'm telling you, the Lakers are about to have a crazy good offseason. Just watch. You Lakers fan, I want you to take note here. Take note here. I want you to keep that same energy. Man, it's been an up and down season. Lots of injuries, great storylines, some bad storylines, drama. It feels like it's been a roller coaster. And unfortunately, it's just been downhill roller coaster. Now that our team, if you are a Lakers fan, and if you're not a Lakers fan, I understand too. But if you're a Lakers fan, now that our team has been officially eliminated from the playoffs, where do we go from here?
Hey, oh, there he is with the real gear on.
I'm going to skip the playoffs, skip the NBA Finals, and fast forward way into the offseason. And I want to share with you some things that the Lakers can do to improve their chances of competing for a championship next year. First line of business, we have got to get rid of Russell Westbrook. Yes, trade him, waive him, do whatever you got to do. Get rid of this brother because this guy does not fit with the Los Angeles Lakers. He is not a Laker at heart. Just listen to some of the comments that this brother has said. It makes you cringe. I was literally cringing when he said some of these things. Just take a listen and look.
Did you envision it to look like this?
I had no expectations. See? That's why you don't know what I envision.
Real quick, take a second to like this video, share it with your friends, and thank you for your support. The next thing the Lakers need to do is, what are you going to do with Anthony Davis? I would consider, and hear me out, Lakers fan, I would consider trading Anthony Davis. Now, yeah, Anthony Davis is a once-in-a-lifetime generational talent, but he's often hurt. And unfortunately, he's never available when you need him the most. And I would just consider trade him, but I would not trade him. I would just get fillers out there. I'll make phone calls and take some phone calls of potentially hearing what other teams around the league will package for Anthony Davis. I wouldn't trade him though, because Anthony Davis, I mean, boy, oh boy, this brother, when he is healthy and he is motivated to play, he is one of the best in the NBA. I dare you find another big man outside of Joel Embiid and maybe Jokic. It's really hard to find a big man that can match his size and talent. Oh, not to mention Giannis. I'm sorry, I cannot forget Giannis. Giannis is one of those guys as well. Besides that, I think AD is a real good person to keep, but I will hear some fillers to see what other teams may trade for. Next, the Lakers need to sign 3-and-D type wing players. You need that long, lengthy player that can play defense and shoot threes. That has been the historic piece for LeBron James. You even think back to that championship title when they won in 2020, they had guys who can defend and shoot threes. I think about KCP, also think about Danny Green, those kind of brothers. You need those guys on the team to help to space the floor for Anthony Davis and LeBron James. So if they can secure at least 2 3-and-D wing guys, long guys who can switch on everything, the Lakers will be back in business. Next thing the Lakers need to do this offseason is have a retirement party. Yes. You got to get rid of some of those old guys. Yeah, I'm talking Trevor Ariza, Wayne Ellington, probably even Dwight Howard. At this point, he's probably washed at this stage. You have to get rid of some of these old guys. Just have the retirement party, call it a day, and we'll move on with some young blood because we need it. And this is for LeBron. Please, and I mean please, LeBron, stop the angry tweets. We don't need to know every little thing you're doing and how angry you feel and how slighted you are because the team people are making fun of the Lakers. Don't say anything. Real G's move in silence. And I hope that you guys move in silence this year. Don't say anything. Don't have any major crazy tweets. None of that stuff. Just move in silence. Make your moves in silence. Work out in silence. Do everything in silence and come ready to smack people come the next season. And another thing, I would say the Lakers need to find a head coach that can not only be a player's coach, but also a head coach that would challenge the superstars. That's what you need. I like Frank Vogel, not a bad guy, but his time in LA is up. It's time for a new, fresh coach. They have a lot of opportunities to find a really good coach. I think they need to get rid of Frank Vogel. It's not his fault, but they need a new, fresh voice in the locker room. Someone who can have the respect of the players like LeBron and AD and the rest of the guys, but also that can challenge those guys, that have that pedigree and that stature to be able to challenge them. That's what they're going to need. And those are just some of the things the Lakers need to do in order to compete for a championship. And let me know in the comments section, what do you guys think? What do you think is the next thing or some of the things that the Lakers can do this offseason to improve their chances of becoming a championship team next year? But it's going to be a long offseason, lots of drama, lots of storylines, and I hope to be able to share those things with you guys as soon as the news come out to give you my 2 cents and my perspective on the Lakers. But until then, you guys have a great day and be safe. Go Lakers.